Welcome to the first part of the video tutorial on how to draw and define networks in EcoStruxure Power Design Ecodial. In this demonstration, you will view the procedures to perform the worksheet arrangement, draw a single line diagram, define load power and polarity, and define system earthing arrangement. Let's begin by understanding how to arrange worksheets for a new project. Worksheet arrangements helps you to arrange the multi-level networks or switchboards into different sheets. This feature is very helpful to take network printouts in different views. For your new project, you can use the Page Settings option to select the required paper size and orientation. Select the Paper Size option and select the required size of the worksheet for the diagram. Select the Paper Orientation option and select the required orientation of the worksheet for the diagram. Enable the Show Printing Borders in Diagram icon to display printing borders in the drawing area while drawing the network. Now you can start constructing the network and place the switchboards in the different worksheets. It is possible to hide and unhide the links like this. After hiding the links, references will be visible at the cable connection points. Now the worksheet to draw the single line diagram has been completed. Next, let's view how to draw a single line diagram. To draw the single line diagram, use the toolbox or circuit library to select the different type of circuits. To place an object, select it and place it on the worksheet. Once you select the bus bar, a double-headed arrow will appear at the end of the bus bar. Hold the bar to click and drag it to the required length. Use the Zoom tool icon or mouse wheel to zoom in or out of the diagram. Use the Hand tool icon or click on the mouse wheel for the pan function. Select different circuits from the circuit library to draw and complete the network. Now that we have drawn the single line diagram, let us learn how to define load power and polarity. Select the circuit as a whole or only a component to display its properties on the right side. Define the power load for the selected component by providing one of the inputs for kVA, kW, or A. When the circuit is energized, you can see the circuit color change from blue to black for the load circuit. Similarly, energize the other circuits. This time we will change the kW value. Next, we will change the A value. Select the load polarity. Identical load circuits can be represented by defining its number of circuits. The power demand is automatically calculated for the upstream circuits up to the power source. Change a load power. When changing a load power anywhere in the network, the upstream power demand is automatically updated and the source is resized. Our next step is to define the system earthing arrangement. You can see the type of system earthing arrangement, SEA, at the MV-LV transformer. Here, the default system earthing arrangement is TNS. If you change the system earthing arrangement at the MV-LV transformer, it will propagate the same to the entire network. Can you have different system earthing arrangements for the same network? Let's find out. Here, the network is using TNS earthing type. Select a feeder circuit and change its type of system earthing to TNC. You get an error message that the selected earthing type is not compatible with the upstream system earthing type. When you click Close, the earthing type remains unchanged. You can view the system earthing arrangement type in the data table for the transformer. If the network is using an LV-LV isolation transformer, it is possible to have a different system earthing arrangement. For instance, here we have an LV transformer with primary earthing type as TNS and secondary earthing type as TNC. Let's change the earthing type for a load circuit to TNC. The change is accepted since the combination is compatible. Now, let's change the earthing type to TT, which is not compatible with the upstream earthing type of TNC. Here is the error message for non-compatibility of the earthing types. Click Close. The earthing type remains unchanged. Note that multiple earthing types is not applicable while selecting the LV-LV autotransformer. This concludes the video on how to draw and define networks in EcoStruxure Power Design Ecodial. In this video, we saw how to perform the worksheet arrangement, draw a single line diagram, define load power and polarity, and define system earthing arrangement.